Over the last couple weeks, we've heard a lot of praise from Antonio Pierce about the linebacker group as a whole. What do you think it is that you guys have been able to do to really catch his attention, and how have you guys improved between where you were last year to where you are now?
I would say improvement wise, man, I think we understand it. I believe we understand a lot more, because AP always like to use, go back and watch high school film when you didn't know stuff. So, but I believe now, like the more you know, you feel me, like well, the more that we know now, it's low key getting easier for us, and the game is slowing down for us. So, I feel like as a group, that's something that helped us a lot.
Cool.
Hey, Darian. So Coach Pierce said earlier this month that the game slowed down a lot for you around spring practices this year, and that he's expecting a big jump from you this season. I was just wondering if you felt the same way and what your mentality is like faced with those expectations.
Yeah, very high expectations for myself, and I believe that if I want to be where I say I want to be, I need to take my game to a whole new level this season, and from here on out, completely. I just need to. I almost want to say that I need to be perfect, if you know what I mean. So that's exactly what I need to do. I need to get things done.
All right. Any other questions for Darien? Jacob.
What have been the biggest changes that you've noticed from either a leadership standpoint or physically with Kyle Sully? Because we've heard, from AP that he's made a huge jump this year. What have you seen personally?
Personally, man, somebody who's just having fun out there. Kyle has got a lot better with his communication. With the games, slowed down for him as well. And Kyle, he's doing good. In the weight room, on the off the field type things. He's always held his end up there. So he's just somebody you got to praise because he's doing the right things all the time.
Cool.
Around this time last season, you set a goal for yourself around 100 tackles and 10 tackles for loss. You were pretty close last year to reaching those marks. So do you carry that same goal into 2020, or do you have different aspirations this season?
I just need to be the best I can be. Of course, I'm gonna keep the same goal. I always want to hit. With us playing 8 games this year, I still want to, get 100 plus tackles. You feel me? So that's for sure the mentality at all times. So I gotta have.
Christopher.
Being that you're from Southern California, is this a game that jumps out to you on the schedule each year? And what do you think it'll be like going back, to your hometown to face USC or your home state?
It's always good to go back home. Put on the show. I always going into games, from like back home, SoCal type games. I always, come to the game a little, frustrated, a little mad, I guess you could say. Because those schools, schools like that, close to home, miss out on players, miss out on me and stuff. So don't get me wrong, I love where I'm at. I'm happy where I'm at, but it is what it is.
Jeff.
You just said something about you felt like you almost needed to be perfect, which obviously that's incredibly hard to do. Is that just because you're in your third year now and you're kind of getting closer to maybe thinking about the pros and trying to put on film what you need to do for a resume?
Just period. I'm just saying, period. I need to be as best as I can be out there. I need to help this team every way possible that I can. I need to help my end up at all times. I can't. I don't have room for error. You know what I mean?
Jacob.
Where do you see yourself fitting in from a schematic standpoint so far in preseason practices? Where have you lined up predominantly, and how do you see that blending in with the whole defense?
Wherever coaches want to put me, wherever they put me, I try to do my best, to do that job and what they ask me to do. I never think you could just put me in one place on the field and just tell me, just play here. You can do that, but I'm just saying, wherever you put me on the field, I'll try to make impact plays.
Jacob.
And then what about the defense as a whole? Can you update us on just how things have gone and the whole group's fluency as far as your readiness for the season goes?
I'll say the communication, the chemistry, the energy, it's all of it is coming, into place, and everything is coming together slowly, but surely. But I'm definitely excited to see where the defense is headed.
Jacob again.
That was my question.
Sorry about that, Jacob. Christopher.
Just as kind of a follow-up schedule, is this or follow-up question is this game versus USC always a game that jumps out to you on the schedule when it first released, or what were your initial thoughts on the week 1 matchup?
We got to come with it. You just got a big game out the gate, so you put your big boy pads on and get ready to go. No excuses. That's what I'm thinking about.